Now we're going to access Google Meet, and I'm going to show you three ways of doing it. Number one, open a browser and type meet.google.com. Premium video meetings is available for everyone. Google did this last year as a competition against Zoom and other video conferencing apps like Microsoft Teams and the rest. And you really don't need to have a Google account for you to be able to join a meeting using Google Meet. Once you have a browser and an internet connection, you can actually connect to a meeting and get started doing video meetings with Google Meet. The second way of accessing Google Meet is when you are logged into your Gmail account, you can actually see where to start a new meeting and join a new meeting here. And the third way of accessing Google Meet is when you come to your apps, your Google Apps icon, and click on Google Meet, and you also be able to access it on this page. Now, if you want to join a meeting, you just simply enter your code or link in this box right here. And once you do that, you click on the join button. Or if you are using this interface on your Google Mail, you can click on join a meeting and enter the meeting code provided by the organizer. Once you're done entering it, you click on the join button right here. When you click on the new meeting button, you can see that you can create a meeting for later, you can start an instant meeting, or you can schedule in Google Calendar, and we'll be going through all of this. So for creating a meeting for later, if we click on that, it has generated a meeting link for us. So we can just copy this link and share this link with the people we want in the meeting. For start an instant meeting, it's asking to use my camera and microphone. I'm going to allow that. And as you can see, this is the Google Meet meeting interface. We have this pop-up here, and we can add others to our meetings by typing the name or email, and we can invite them to the meeting. We can also copy the link, the meeting link, and share it using any of our messaging platform like maybe WhatsApp, sending an email with the link, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, just anything. So now let's explore some of the features on the Google Meet interface. Now we can turn off or on our microphone by simply clicking on this button. As you can see now, it's showing that the microphone is off, and when I click it back on, the microphone is on. And this button is for you to leave the call. If you want to leave the call, you can click on this button. This is for turning off and on the camera. So if you don't want your face to show in a meeting, you can decide to toggle on and off the camera. So when I click on that, you can see that my camera is off and it's just my photo that is showing. If I had like a profile picture on this account, you would have been seeing the profile picture right there. So now there's this excellent feature here with the Google Meet that is not on other video conferencing app like Zoom or Microsoft Teams and the rest. And I find it to be very useful in the sense that maybe if someone is deaf and can't hear, if you turn on the caption, anything somebody is saying will be written, and so someone can easily follow that meeting by just reading along. So once I toggle the caption on, you can see that whatever I'm saying, it is typing it. And if, for example, someone is in the meeting that is not able to hear clearly, that person will find this very useful because the person can read and follow along. We can also present our screen here. So once we click on this, present now, usually you can either present your entire screen or a window, but I don't know why that window option is not showing here. You can decide to present your entire screen, and once I do that and allow Google Meet to access my screen, You can see that I am now presenting my screen. Once I'm done presenting, I can click on this to stop presenting. On this icon that looks like people stacked together, you can see the number of people in the meeting. Currently, I'm just the only one in the meeting. You can decide to pin yourself to the main section such that I'll be the one on focus. That's what will be showing on everybody's screen. That's just an option you could consider when you have a lot of people in the meeting, and you have a maximum of 100 people that can be in this meeting for up to 24 hours. So it's something you can explore. With the chat feature, I can send messages to people that are in the meeting. When we click on these three dots to explore more options, we can see that we have a whiteboard. If we already have one from Google Drive, we could actually select it, and we can also decide to start a new whiteboard such that maybe anything we are presenting in the meeting and we want to write, we can easily write on that board. We can also decide to change the layout here. Noun is currently on auto. We can decide to put it either on tide, spotlight, sidebar, and as you can see like a preview of what your screen or interface will look like. And so you can decide to change that at any point in time. You can also use the full screen option. For the captions, we've already looked at it here, so I won't be doing that. So you cannot either report the problem, report abuse, troubleshoot, and settings. For the audio settings, we can either use an external microphone or the microphone of the computer, but currently I'm using an external microphone, that is my headpiece, and so that is what is showing here as my microphone. And you can also choose the speakers you use, but I'm using my device speaker. So for the video, camera is showing FaceTime HD camera, which is what I'm using my webcam. Send resolution is auto. That's the resolution it will be sending to the people that will be seeing my video. You can decide to put it on high definition, and my receive resolution, what I'll be seeing from other people, I can also decide to put it on high definition. For the general settings, is just to report additional diagnostics to help improve this product. One last thing is to also look at the meeting details here. We can copy the joining info of the meeting, which is the meeting link here, and send to people. And we can also see the attachments here. This was the whiteboard that was created and it's attached here as a document that anybody in this meeting can access. But for you to do this attachment, that if it's not, that is if you're not attaching a whiteboard, it has to be done when you are scheduling the meeting, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Now we are going to schedule a meeting in the Google Calendar, so we'll go with this option right here. So I'll just add the title of the meeting, and then I'll select the day I want the meeting to hold. Let's say Saturday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. If I want it to be all day, I can select that. If it's a recurring meeting, I can select maybe weekly, every Saturday, and stuff like that. So you can see this option of joining with Google Meet. So this is the meeting URL and up to 100 participants. So I can click on this button to copy the meeting link and share it. We can also add location, and I can also set the notification to come up 30 minutes before the meeting, or I can add another notification to send email 10 minutes before the meeting to the guest. I can decide to use this color yellow as my event color. We can use this button to add an attachment of a document, maybe our agenda for the meeting. I can use this button, select either from my drive or document that was shared with me, or I'll upload it from my computer, and then I can attach it right here to the meeting so that anybody that comes to the meeting can access this attachment from the meeting details, just like I showed earlier. So I can put the meeting description here. That's the description of my meeting, and here we can add guests. I'm just going to add one of my Gmail account as the guest here. You can give guests permission either to modify the event, to invite others, to see guest list and the rest, but I'm just going to allow these guests to see guest list and maybe to invite others. There's nothing much to do on this part because we've already set the time, and that is why you could see that from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is highlighted here. So I'll just click on save. So this pop-up it's saying that would I like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests. I'm going to click on send to send emails to my guest, and as you can see on my Google Calendar I have this yellow event color saying family meeting, just like I have just created. So I can just click on this and I'll be able to join the meeting straight ahead with this join meeting link. Now you can see the invitation I got as a guest that was invited to a meeting. Who has invited me, when, the title of my meeting, and is asking me to say yes, I'll be attending the meeting, or maybe or no, and stuff like that. So once I click on this, I'll just join the meeting instantly, and it's showing the guest list of those in the meeting just like I selected while setting this meeting up, and it's showing that this is the organizer and this is the person that was invited, and this is what the description of the meeting is: important family issues arising. So basically this is just an example of how you can set up a meeting. So you have this preview page where you can see what your face looks like, whether you want to turn on or off your microphone or your camera, you want to turn it off, and you'll also be able to see the number of people who are here. For now it's saying no one else is here, and I can decide to join now. If I join now, that's when I'll be accepted into the meeting. But as long as I am here, the people in the meeting will not know that I am already in the meeting. So this is just like a preview. Once you click on join now, you are already accepted into the meeting, and you can begin the meeting with the people that are there already. And so that is how to use Google Meet for video meetings. I do hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. Please like this video. Even if you don't like it, still give it a like, and make sure that like icon turns blue before you leave this video, and share it with your friends. Comment in the comment section below. I would like to know what video tutorials you'd like to see from me, and please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.